Hello again. Time for some low shots without a hook. Most people, when they try to hit it low, they also fight with a big hook. And that's just a misunderstanding. So now we're going to hit low shots without the hook. If I think that I'm hitting it too high, I probably also have some problems with impact. I hit the ground before I hit the ball. To have a little bit downward strike on the golf ball, you really need to have shaft lean forward. You need to have the club leaning a little bit forward. How do we know if we do that? If we practice impact like we did with some obstacle behind, maybe a towel or something like that, we will know if the club is on its way down, or if we hit the obstacle, it's not going down, it's actually trying to lift the ball. But if we want to practice hitting it lower and higher, we need to do the highest we can and the lowest we can to get a feel for what we actually are doing. What I mean by that, if I don't change anything, I just put the ball where I usually have it, I try to hit a normal golf shot, it's not really going to help me. I'm just going to go as normal. But if I try to lean as much forward as possible, I get the club, my hands will be more forward. And if you watch closely, my club is actually opening a little bit when I do that, because my hands are going a little bit out and forward. Out and forward. It's not going just forward, because if it's just going forward, it's very easy to close the club face. If I practice this, I also need to understand that everything is pretty hard. This is a change where I'm not just going to go forward and try to bang the club into the ground, even though many people do it like that. It's not going to go low, it's going to go high because the spin is going up. But if I push it down, it's going to be low. Push it down with more lean forward. That is as low as I can hit a 7-iron. On this simulator, it's very easy to see. I get my normal draw. My vertical start, the vertical angle of start is 8 degrees. I mean, my driver is at least 15. So that is a very low shot. I'm really holding. Maybe feel a punch shot. Tiger stinger shot is a little bit like that. So if we try to hit it, we try to hit it as low as possible. And the next one, if it was 8.2 degrees up now, I'm going to try to hit my highest. Still have the ball back in my stance, otherwise if I move the ball around, I don't really learn, I just move the ball around. The highest I can with a 7-iron. Come on, land, please. There you go. I think it's more than twice. Yes, 20.9. So first, just try to get a feel for hands way forward and hands a little bit forward. If you try to scoop it up, that's a good thing with the driver, but not with anything when you hit it from the ground. You're going to hit the ground before the ball. But you need to feel higher, lower, higher, lower. And don't try to hit it just a little bit higher. You're not going to feel any difference. Try to hit it as low as possible. Again, low, hands forward. I feel that I need to push my hands a little bit out and forward, because otherwise I will close the club face too much and I will get a low hook. That's not what I'm looking for. I feel forward and a little bit out. I get a low one. And high, I feel that my hands are forward, but just slightly forward. I maximize the loft of the club and I get a big difference. Try to make the difference as big as possible. When you try this from the beginning, it's not going to be a big difference. You need to build lower, 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 higher, 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 and try to make the biggest change you can. If you can hit it really low and really high, you can hit anything between. That's the key. Let's watch this from another angle. First, the low one. I try to push my hands forward at impact and also slightly out. The lowest I can again. Low bullet. Come on, roll. 189. It's going to roll probably 100 yards. 9.5. And it's fairly straight. So now to hit it high, or for me actually normal, I hit it pretty high. I'm a high hitter because I use a lot of release to get speed. Let's aim for twice 9.5. It's a little bit longer. That's the way I normally hit it. And 21.5. So there's a big difference. Start by trying to hit it as low as possible. If you get a hook shot, you just need to find a way to feel that your hands are going a little bit out. Otherwise the club face will close too much and you will hit low hooks. And if you try to really hit it as high as possible and as low as possible, you will learn how it feels. And when you get the feeling and the knowledge, you will be able to hit anything in between. Fun practice. Highest you can and lowest you can will give you a low shot without a hook. Good luck.